This is an astonishing story because, face it, no one in Grundy County thought Marvin Phillips was ever coming home, and now that he has, it has stirred old emotions. It was 1964. The senior class of Grundy County High School in Tracy City was ready to face the world. In 1964, that almost always meant military service.
This is Rebel 6, request dust off.
They drafted just about every one of our boys in our senior class.
Roger, we can hear you now.
Not Marvin Phillips. Marvin signed up to join the Army the day he graduated.
I guess he came from a poor family. I don't know. The rest of us did. And it was just a time after the mines had closed. There was no work in Grundy County hardly.
Marvin Phillips, the son of a coal miner from tiny Grootley Logger with 7 brothers and sisters, now a tail gunner on a helicopter in Vietnam.
Roger, we have purple smoke. Is that affirmative?
On September 26, 1966, Door Gunner Specialist 4 Marvin Phillips, along with 3 other men, were shot down on a combat assault mission. 1 man survived, 1 died, and 2 were missing in 9 feet of water off the Vietnam coast. Marvin was missing in action, presumed dead. But of course that left the door open to possibilities like hope and rumor.
Some of them said they saw him in Chattanooga. Some of them said they saw him in California.
And I'm sure that was very heartbreaking for his family. There's no closure.
Proof of that deep pain emerges recently with discovery of this letter. Marvin's mom wrote it on October 6, 1966, 10 days after her son went missing in action. Hi, son. I am sitting here praying you have made it back to camp. The government came and told us you were missing, said your plane had been shot down in the sea. Yes, I am worried about you. But as I write this letter, I am now writing on the Bible, and I don't believe you are hurt. Dad and I were hurt awful bad, son. We both know how good you were before you left here, and I know you are still as good.
I just recently got that letter, and when I read that, it just made it all real to me because I never knew him. And I could feel her pain, you know, and I can just imagine the sorrow that she had, not knowing, you know, hoping maybe that one day he would come home.
The letter returned. Marvin did not. But here's the impossible. Nearly half a century later, Marvin Phillips is coming home. His remains were discovered by a Vietnam villager on a sandy beach in 2010. The Department of Defense used DNA and dental records and then asked to meet with all surviving family members last week in Grundy County. They had found Marvin. He was finally coming home.
Now, it's brought it all back again, and it's like it just happened yesterday, I guess.
Marvin Phillips will be buried on September 26th, the 45th anniversary of his death and disappearance. He will be buried in Grundy County as a war hero. 14 medals will drape his casket.
There was no closure. It's held in for 45 years. That's the same way with our class. Like I say, every time I cried off and on all day Tuesday every time I think of it, that he did that for me.
Willeen Campbell and the class of 64 will line the streets. There is a call to cancel school that day so the county can welcome Marvin Phillips home. Almost everyone will be there. Sadly, Marvin's parents passed away some years ago. Bye-bye now. Answer real soon. Best wishes, good luck, and worlds of love. May God hear and answer our prayers we say every night. Mom, and all her love.
She was looking for him to come back to her. She was missing his hugs. And you know, if you're a parent, father or mother, you never forget them.
The funeral is still in the planning stages. Many in Grundy County are calling for some kind of county-wide organized tribute for Marvin Phillips.